What's going on, guys? It's Wynter here. This is my 300th video. And keep in mind, guys, when I say video, I mean thing uploaded to YouTube. So shorts count as well. So no, I have not posted 300 long-form videos, but I posted 300 videos to YouTube. Like, that includes shorts and everything like that. I don't really know if that's how most people do it, but that's how I do it, because at the top of where my name is, it says Wynter, you know, how many subscribers, 300 videos or whatever. And so I consider anything I post on that counts as a video to be a video. So shorts, all that stuff. I like doing these specials. My first one was just kind of a what's going on, like talking about things that I like doing kind of stuff. My second one was, of course, the Q&A. And now this is my third one, which you guys saw is going to be unveiling the calendar, and I'll talk about that more in a second, and talking about football. I plan on doing a special every 100 videos until I reach my 1,000th video, and then that'll be like 1,000 video special, and I probably won't do any more specials after that for a long time, just because I don't want to get too repetitive, and I think the specials are really fun. They kind of have a way for me to get engaged with you guys more and do some different things. The Q&A did okay. People that asked the questions were really happy. So eventually I'll have like a Q&A with Floyd Sampson. I want to talk about the stuff behind me and the stuff to my left and just stuff in my room and go over some of that. But that'll be in the future. And for right now, we're going to talk about football. So I haven't actually talked about football in a couple weeks. I said I was going to do that kind of every Sunday, but I haven't, just because I get busy, I do things, you know, that kind of stuff. And so let's go over the last couple weeks. So of course the Cowboys lost the first week against the Eagles. Then the Cowboys won against the Giants in a crazy matchup that went to overtime. Third week, they were destroyed by the Bears. But I didn't even really watch that game because I was at my brother Patrick's house, and we actually watched Tyrod Taylor against the Buccaneers. If you guys don't know, Tyrod Taylor is my favorite quarterback. I will always be a Dak Prescott fan, always be a Cowboys fan. I'll root for them harder than anything, almost, except for Tyrod Taylor. Because Tyrod is just, I started playing with him as my quarterback on Madden several years ago. And ever since then, he's been my number one quarterback that I root for. Even though I don't get much playing time, I drafted him in fantasy, and he's really, I don't know, he's just a great quarterback, I think, and he deserves to win another Super Bowl. He won one with the Ravens already, but maybe he'll win another Super Bowl in the future. It's kind of a joke, sort of, in my family that I'm like always talking about Tyrod Taylor. I named my fantasy team after Tyrod, and it's kind of a reference, a joke between me and my brother. And there's just a lot of inside jokes with Tyrod Taylor, and I love him as a quarterback. He's amazing, and just, you know, awesome. So that's really cool. And then, of course, the Cowboys, I root for them. And, of course, the game against the Packers was a tie, which I don't like ties, man. But we did play pretty hard against the Packers. The Packers played pretty hard against us. It was a good game. I stayed up really late watching it. I think the Cowboys won't win the Super Bowl this year. Probably not, unless every other team gets really bad and we get really good. But the Cowboys will win a Super Bowl eventually one day, I hope. And a lot of people have different teams they root for. They make fun of the Cowboys. They make fun of them. But guys, like, seriously, in the grand scheme of things, it does not matter what team you root for. I know people try to make that, like, an identity or whatever, and that's cool, but, like, it doesn't matter what team you root for. What matters is that we're all sinners, we're all under God, and, you know, Cowboys are a fun team to root for, so is any team. Literally, I don't care what team you root for, because you have a right to root for whatever team. Because, like, there's always a reason. It's like, I root for Cowboys because when I was growing up, my dad, I mean, when he was growing up, I should say, he was a Cowboys fan, and so he passed it on to me, and my brothers and my family were all Cowboys fans. And so that's kind of why I like it. It goes deeper than just liking a team. And sure, some teams are bad, some teams are good, and they have stupid things that happen to them. I mean, every team, no one's perfect, right? But that's just kind of the reason. I think it's fun. It's kind of fun to get involved. I have a lot of Cowboy-themed stuff in my room, and Texas Ranger-themed as well, and some sports things. And speaking of Cowboy-themed things, it's now time for the second part of this video, and the most important part of this video. If you guys don't know, I have a calendar that is based off of the Dallas Cowboys. It's right over there. I'll show you guys in a second. It's a Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader calendar. Now, hold on. Before you go making accusations at me, here's a funny story about that. So, of course, I'm the Cowboys fan, and my parents, for Christmas, always get me two calendars, usually one that I can write on and usually one that's just kind of for display. The one I can write on is right behind me. It's my Diary of Wimpy Kid calendar. We'll be changing that one in this video, too, as kind of a bonus. And then the one they got me for fancy purposes, for display purposes, was the Cowboy Cheerleader calendar. Kind of as a joke, almost, because, like, it's Cowboy Cheerleaders, woohoo, you know? And it was just kind of a funny little thing. And so my best friend, whose name is Wynter, she has a channel. I talk about her every now and then. She even asked me some questions for my Q&A. Hopefully one day we'll make videos together. I showed her I got the calendar, and she thought it was really cool. And it kind of became a running joke that every single month that I would change the calendar, I would send her a picture of what the girl on the calendar was, who it was, what Cowboy Cheerleader it was. And it kind of started as a joke. And then one month, I can't remember if it was June or July or when it was, I made a video of me unveiling the calendar. And it was really kind of a cool video. And then it was just kind of fun. And then the next time I did it even crazier. I kind of added some effects in there, made it really cool. And then every month after that, I'm just trying to top myself as to how I reveal to her who the person is. It's all a good thing between us friends. It's kind of a tradition at this point. And it's really fun. And so, well, I was like, October's coming up. It's, Halloween month. And I'm like, okay, how do I reveal to Wynter who the cheerleader of the month is? And I'm like, okay, I've made videos. I've done all that. What do I do? And I was like, well, you know what? I've been posting about it in my YouTube channel. The cheerleaders in the background with some of my videos. And I talk about it every now and then. So I'm like, okay, well, what if I post it on YouTube for Wynter to see? And I do the unveiling on my YouTube channel. So that's going to be what we're fixing to do. First, I'm going to change my Dallas Cowboy calendar, and then we're going to change the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader calendar. All right, guys, we're going to change it. Right now, it says my brain is full, and that's just kind of a funny diagram. And then there's all sorts of things scattered throughout here on the pages. You can see where I've written the lines. And we're going to change the calendar. Luckily, I can just pop it up like that. And look at this. It says, let's do this thing. And it's got Greg and Rowley. I'm trying to get this put right there. It's moving all my stuff. Okay, it's got Greg and Rowley. We got some stuff. We got more Greg and Rowley. All the Greg and Rowley stuff. All the Halloween stuff because it is October. So that's actually really cool. I think I see it in full. That's actually amazing. I like this one. Halloween's a great holiday. And, of course, October's a great month. October's fun. And I like this. And now it's going to be time for the grand unveiling of the Cowboy Cheerleader calendar. So let's get over to that. All right, guys. We can see that the cheerleader for this month was Kelly. I'm assuming she's a really cool cheerleader. Shout out to you, Kelly, if you're watching this video, which you're probably not. I know it's really hard to actually get into the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders because they're like, I don't know, hard regimen and all that stuff. I'm not a cheerleader personally. I don't really think that's my calling in life. I'm more of a let's cheer on the Dallas Cowboys at home on my couch than go out there and cheer for the Cowboys in person. Although it'd be cool to meet all these nice cheerleaders. So let's change the calendar. I'm going to stand in front of it so that way it's a kind of big reveal, and then we shall reveal the girl of the month. All right, guys, we're going to officially unveil the cheerleader of the month in 3, 2, 1. Booyah! It's Brooklyn. That's her name. She's the girl of the month for October. I would be not holding on to this, but I have to because my calendar is starting to get heavier on this side, so the thumbtack is going to come out. I'll have to replace it, but for now, I'm just going to show you guys the calendar. You can tell that's her. I'm sure she's also a really cool Cowboy cheerleader. And, of course, I would say that this calendar is a bit bland. I think the white background is kind of boring. Personally, I did a poster design of Kelly whenever, I'll show you guys that here right now. I did that poster design of Kelly for Wynter, for her to get unveiled. And I like the poster design. I did a lot better than the actual calendar. I wish I actually looked at that. I'm not a fan of the big white background, but whatever. And so, yeah. If you guys think this is kind of a strange video, I get it. It is kind of weird. It's kind of funny. But remember, guys, it's all just in good fun. Like I said, you can root for any team you want to. And, yeah, so my calendars next year will also probably be a topic of discussion. Looking into getting an Olivia Rodrigo calendar if I'm lucky. Because that'd be freaking awesome to have a calendar for her. Or Greta Van Fleet calendar would be cool, too. I wish Floyd Sampson calendars are going to happen at some point eventually, guys. That'll be our goal. We'll get a Floyd Sampson calendar maybe for like 2030 or something like that. But alright, guys, well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and God bless you all. Go Cowboys!